This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Illegal Pete's. Graduation season is coming up, and let's face it, all the soon-to-be graduates deserve a celebration that's as epic as they are. And what's a party without Pete's? Illegal Pete's Catering will provide a spread that leaves the whole family proud, even if they don't understand your major. Illegal Pete's delicious ingredients and customizable options are the perfect way to treat your guests to a culinary adventure they'll never forget. To book your order, head to catering.illegalpete's.com. Don't make yourself pull another all-nighter, so book your graduation catering ahead of time. Congratulations, graduates, you did it. Illegal Pete's, your go-to spot for burritos, buddies, and beer. And if you go to Illegal Pete's and eat there or order food on their app, you can use promo code TABOO for 15% off your entire order. Promo code TABOO, that's TVBOO. What's good, y'all? How we doing today, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. We have a fucking awesome guest. Very, very unique guest, man. Somebody that I loved watching perform, loved getting this on, sitting down and talk with, man. Before I introduce this guest, I am going to be playing in Paradise Blue next Friday in Cancun, man. Very excited about that, dude. Been traveling some cool places. I was just in Hawaii this last weekend, and it was good damn time. Excited to go to Cancun for the first time. And we also just announced another headline show. I will be in Columbus, Ohio, May the 19th, man. You can get those tickets now. They are live. Get them before they are gone. It's been a while since I've been to Ohio, well, Columbus specifically. And, man, I always fucks with Ohio heavily. I love the people out there. And y'all get down. So looking forward to being back out there. But my guest this week is a fucking very talented man. And just with his mouth, musically very talented as well. He is a looper. Does a lot of live looping on the spot, improv stuff. And he is a beatboxer. I got to see him live at Red Rocks. He was on Mersive Rocks last week or 2 weeks ago at this point. And, man, I was blown away. He stole the show for me. You know, I was just blown away. I was like, how in the hell is this guy making better bass music than me and just with his mouth? Dude, I sit here for fucking 12 hours a day, throw my head against the wall, trying to make something cool, and he's just fucking doing it with his mouth, which, you know, I'm sure it takes a lot of practice and years of hard work. But, man, I got to have him on the show, got to get a little bit of tips for him, got to hear it on here. This is a fucking awesome one. Ladies and gentlemen, Honeycomb. Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go back the dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I need that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. Yes, dude.
Hey.
What's good, baby?
Not much, dog. How you doing?
Good, dude. I'm glad. Dude, I'll tell you, like, your hair is crazy.
My bad. Your hair is crazy.
I know. My hair's wild, dude, but, like, you stood in front of me the other night.
Yo, I was blocking your...
Yeah, dude, because, I mean, the hair's like an extra foot. You know what I mean?
6'2" without the hair, 6'6" with the hair.
Damn. Legit, have you done the measurements?
No, I'm just guessing.
It's probably about right.
Yeah.
It's probably about right, dude.
Yo.
How you doing today, though, dude?
I'm pretty fucking tired, honestly. But
really?
Yeah.
Why, has it just been a party since you've been here?
It's been a party
since
forever, feels like.
Party don't stop.
Party don't stop.
I'm drinking wine out of a fucking...
Big Daddy.
I'm
Fitting.
Drinking wine out of a fucking coffee cup.
Big Daddy.
Because I'm classy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a bottle for Easter, and I was like, I got to finish this thing. So me and Kyle are finishing it off right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. This is our first time really getting to hang out. I mean, we met for the first time like 3 nights ago.
Yep. First time.
Yeah, and it was fucking awesome. I was sitting there watching you, and it was me and my girl, and she was like, dude, this is so sick. And I was like, this pisses me off.
Oh, my bad, dog. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
I was like, this is so good. It fucking pisses me off, man.
Oh, man. Thanks, yo. Appreciate that shit. That was so much fun.
Dude, was that...
time.
Did you know you were going to be like almost right by the booth whenever you got there, or did they tell you day of? Because I feel like that's just a perfect place. Like, for what you do, I feel like the more intimate, the more fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to some intimate performances, but this was probably the most crazy one. They did tell me beforehand that we were going to be in the round, and I'd never seen anybody perform there, so I didn't really know what I was kind of getting into beforehand, but that shit was so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, that was my first time seeing you. I've heard about you. I've known of you.
Yeah.
You know, I've known.
Same for you, Doug.
Yeah, I know we've known of each other, but it was just being able to see it live. It was fucking impressive, dude.
So much, man.
What that mouth do? What podcast were we doing wherever we said if someone made that sound with my penis, like what coming out their mouth? Yeah,
I remember you saying.
I forget which podcast it was, dude. But every time I hear that noise, I think of that now, dude.
Think your penis?
My penis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's in somebody's mouth.
Nice. All right, I'll keep doing that for you throughout this one. No problem. I like that. That.
Dude, how long have you been? Well, first off, like I know, like my girl, she was like we were both blown away, dude. Like you literally stole the show for us.
Yeah,
like
thanks.
it was like the coolest. You know, everybody could get up there and play some fucking tunes, and like that they produced. You know, but you're up there fucking making tunes with your mouth, and it hits
out of my face.
Yeah, out of your. I feel like it's more your mouth than your face. Do you feel like you're using more face than mouth?
Yeah, it's because it's some nose stuff too, you know.
Oh wow.
That's out of my nose.
Damn, dude, the bass was so clean. That's some bullshit, dude.
Just a quick sub roll.
If I could take me 3 hours to make one of those sounds, you know.
I'll give you a couple samples, you know.
Yeah.
Take some from this.
Yeah.
Make a song.
Yeah, just cut it out, dude.
Yeah.
No, I remember my old lady, she's like, man, I wish I could do something like this. I was like, you could.
Everybody can beatbox.
I was like, you could. It's just going to take a lot of fucking time,
you know,
especially to get that good. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing it for 21 years.
Damn.
I started when I was 10. Met a kid on the bus. I was like the kid who got like the last seat on the bus. So I was like, this was like the only one left for me. And I get on there, and this kid's like, looks at me, my friend Christian Pelletier, and he says, I'm a beatboxer. And then does this like, he does this thing that I still can't do to this day, and it kind of pisses me off because it looks like it's something that's pretty fucking simple, but like I still fucking can't do it. It kills me.
Do me a favor real quick, because I'm like looking in between the microphone. You see how I'm on like straight out? Yeah, and you can tighten it. Yeah, it just felt weird,
Right.
like
blocking my face.
Yeah, just looking
go.
in between it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 21 years.
21
beatboxing.
years.
Yeah. How long of doing it until you started taking it real serious?
So I would go to music festivals and bring a little speaker and set up like on the side of the trails and just do it for fun. I'd be like real high or whatever and be like, I don't even really want to listen to music. I just want to be fucking around and beatboxing. So I do it at like the campsite. We get some crowds and stuff. And what I would like, this is like 2012 or something. And I'd been going to this music festival called Bellaterra in New York. And I would buy VIP tickets to get the meet and greets to meet the artists. And there was this Dirty Phonics was playing. And I would stand like at the stairs, like anytime anybody was playing, I was like, they don't even have an option to get past me. And they get off the stage and I'm like, you guys know what I'm like all excited because I'm 20 years old or whatever. I'm trying to show them some beatbox. They said, hold on. Come to dinner with us and then you can show me. So they brought
that's cool.
That was the first time getting to eat with artists and getting brought back into like the artist commissary area. We go back to the commissary. I asked them if they know some beatboxers, and they name drop somebody that I would watch on YouTube how to learn how to beatbox. This guy Roxer Loops. I think he's from Belgium, but beatbox for him for a little bit, and then I could see this guy like creep over my shoulder.
Like, damn.
He's sneaking up, and then I finish the beatbox, and he like taps me on my shoulder, and he's like, "Do you want to do this on stage?" And it's my buddy Chris. He does sound. He was doing sound at the time, and it was between DJ Dara and Liquid Stranger. And I, of course, I said yes, and I got super high before I won. I probably took like a roll or something like that, and then it was it's like 3 a.m. I got sunglasses on. I'm so scared, and then I go up to perform. There's a video of it too. We can give you a link or something. But get up to perform, and I did like a 15-minute thing, and then one of my best friends now, Tony Osagan, he got me. It was a first time getting to rap with somebody on stage, and then he had me crowd surf at the end, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then there was a video of it, and I used the video and like hit up like companies around the area and be like, this is what I could do for your show, like have me come out. And there was like this one show, my first show ever, before I even got my Honeycomb moniker, I got booked as MC Gable for like this drum and bass show. And that was like August 2012 or something, like October 2012.
And that was like the first like official booking.
First official booking
2012,
ever.
damn.
2012,
dude.
Northampton, Massachusetts, at this bar called the Elevens, and now it's a store. It's not even a venue anymore.
Damn. How long until you started being under Honeycomb?
It was the next summer.
So 2013.
2013. It was before I had another performance. There was this music festival called Heads in Harmony, and I would bring like a little thing I could connect to my car to do like a dumbed down version of the looping set, because originally when I first started the project it was supposed to be like this looping thing, and I didn't get an opportunity to do that on stage. Once I like requested to do the thing at that Bellaterra festival, he's like, "No, I tried to come up this because he was going to let me do it a second time. I came up with like the guitar, and I was like, I could beatbox with the guitar. And he's like, no, we're not doing that right now.
Yeah, just give me your mouth.
Yeah. So then we were at this Heads in Harmony thing, and I was at my car looping, and one of the stage managers like came over to me and was like, "Do you want to do this on stage?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, of course." And there wasn't anybody there. It was just me and my 3 buddies. But I went over, did it on the stage, and that was like my first time playing as Honeycomb. Like we collectively decided to like that was like going to be my name, because that was like the only thing that we had. I had been called, and I was like, I'm not going to go by Gable for my artist name. So I performed, and it was funny because I opened for Essex's first set ever as Essex under that project. So it's like I opened for him, and then it was like me and my 4 buddies that watched Essex after we played it, and it was a 2013 up in Maine.
Damn. Dude, no, but what you do is so fucking cool, because I feel like no matter what genre you're into, like if I was to show like like a rapper, like, yeah, this is what I do, it'd be like, word. But if like you were to show them like and you were doing almost the same style but with your mouth, like, just like live on the spot, like it's just the coolest fucking thing. Did I see something? I don't know if I'm getting you confused with somebody else. Did you do some shit with T-Pain?
Oh yeah.
No shit.
That shit was fucking crazy.
I literally remember that right now. Dude, how did that come about? And dude, what's T-Pain like, man?
So I do live streaming on Twitch.
Yep.
Picked that up over the quarantine. That's how I like started to put together like this looping setup that I have. I got like a green screen and a bunch of shit back at my house in Massachusetts. And I was streaming one night. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. He streams kind of late, and I see in my chat somebody types, "T-Pain's coming in right now." I'm like,
so your chat?
Into my chat, like, because what he does when he finishes the stream, like you can raid. You know what a raid is on Twitch?
It's where you send everybody that's in your stream somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he was like combing through Twitch, and you can go like look at his stream and see he's like looking for channels, and he like clicks on my thing, and he tunes in for like a little bit, and then somebody from his chat comes in and is like, "Hey, T-Pain's watching you right now. You might get raided." And I'm like, "Holy fuck!" I start to try to like get in a mode and
play the hits.
It felt like an A&R meeting, you know what I mean? It's like getting like fucking interviewed for some shit. It was like and he rated in there. It was like 1,400 people or something like that, and it definitely was like some of the most people that I'd played for. He sat there, and normally when you raid somebody, you stop the stream, but he kept watching, and I like after the stream, I like grabbed his VOD, the video of the day, and cut it up and made like a video to put out on my YouTube. But he sat there, watched it, and reacted for like 20 minutes, and then he hit me up on Twitter and asked me to come on tour. And he followed through. It was like a couple months of going back and forth, but then he hit me up and then told me to come out on the road. And he's one of the realest people I've ever met on this planet, for sure. Like, you don't even need to, like, at that level of artist, you don't even need to be nice.
Yeah, but he is.
This dude is the nicest and most like loving dude you could possibly meet. Like, you could meet him for the first time and feel like you've known him forever. It's wicked fucking cool.
Dude, I love me some T-Pain, and that just makes me love him even more, dude.
It's uncanny how nice he is.
Dude, how much did you have to switch it up? Because, I mean, I saw you for Immersive Rocks, and you're doing, like, just, like, deep fucking, like, almost, like, wobbles and wubs, like, like, deep dub and fucking almost aggressive dubstep with your mouth. Yeah. Like, are you doing that in front of, like, a T-Pain crowd?
I was. I was giving him that. I was giving the talkbox stuff. And then, like, I definitely did a little bit more jammy kind of stuff. Like, I had, like, one little jam I did at Red Rocks kind of playing the keys. So it was kind of tried to do a little bit of mix of both, and then would do, like, a beatbox portion towards the end. And then there was another DJ that played after me, the Black Amigo, and we'd do, like, a back and forth thing at the end.
That's
I just
cool.
was, because he booked me to do whatever he saw me do on Twitch. So I was like, I'm gonna
do your fucking thing,
just do whatever. And it was cool because when I originally had started the Honeycomb project, I wanted to be like the loop guy. But when I would go to shows, people would be like, beatbox. Everybody knew me for beatbox. But when I tried to do, like, when I started to try to put together my show, I was like trying to give him this loop thing, and everybody would be like all high or whatever. Like, come on, beatbox. And it was super annoying. So I just like deaded that for a while, picked it up during the quarantine. It was cool for people to discover me as like something that I like originally planned to like start my project with on that tour. We did like 19 dates.
Nice.
First bus tour.
On the bus, was he on his own bus?
Yeah, he does on his
I would imagine.
Yeah,
he's
of course.
It's fucking T-Pain.
He needs his privacy.
He can afford his own fucking bus.
He is one of the most hardest working people I've ever.
Yeah, man, I've heard that about him.
Seen.
I've heard that about him. Dude, yeah. Do you like doing the looping stuff more than the beatboxing stuff? Because you're like, you're trying to introduce people to like. It seems like you're getting frustrated when people are just like, "Yo, beatbox for me."
I think what was happening is when I originally did it, the stuff that I was playing didn't really translate to the evening. Like I was playing kind of more like loungy, loopy type, like weird beats and like at an electronic music show. And I don't think that was the vibe. So people are like, just fucking beatbox because it's harder and I'm fucked up. And I don't even really know. But I definitely wanted to, I like the looping more because it gives me a break because I would, for the longest time, I'd do like an hour beatbox set or something like that. And that's just kind of too long, really.
Yeah. How long? Like, I think like, I think about it like with stand up, like I'd rather see like a showcase of like five comedians.
It's annoying,
Like I'd rather see like 5 comedians do like 10 minutes than like, one guy do an hour, depending on who it is. Like if it's a big guy, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, what's like an ideal like sweet spot for beatboxing?
Like, so the other day it was at Lucidity Festival and the airlines lost all my chords and all my power for my stuff. So I had to go back to my roots and do an hour beatbox set just like the other day. And I was like kind of intimidated by it because I hadn't done it for in a long time, but it was like, it felt good to like go back. I was a day after Red Rocks too. So it was like, do the Red Rocks thing, come to this thing. And I'm like, oh shit, I lost all my fucking equipment. I got to do this beatbox thing. So it was like doing an hour beatbox set. I was like, damn, wasn't too bad, but doing like 30 minutes maybe ideally in my set, or like 15, and then play with the stuff.
Yeah. For doing like an hour, just like a whole set of just beatboxing, like do you have a set in mind, or are you up like how much freestyling goes
pretty much all freestyling. Dude, like I have some like go-to beats that I do that like I've been doing for like a long time that I kind of use as like the framework of the set. So I'll like be like, all right, I'm gonna do like this kind of relatively like hip-hop group. Kind of think about it in grooves.
Yeah.
So I'll be like hip-hop section, do hip hop stuff, then start introducing some more bassy stuff, then do like a drum and bass section, then pull back, go back to halftime, then do some like house music stuff. Kind of just switch up the genres throughout the thing to try to keep it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. How much practice goes into something like that? I mean, I know you've been doing it for a long time, but like if you have a set coming up, like are you sitting at the house like fucking practicing? I feel like with an instrument, you gotta practice to not stay rusty with your mouth. I feel like it's a little different. It's kind of weird. It's these are uncharted waters for me right here.
The cool thing about beatbox is you can take it everywhere. So it's like even if I'm like not like actually practicing, I'm just like kind of practicing on wherever I am, like because it's kind of like a nervous tick thing, and I'm always like making noise. Even if I'm like, well, as I'm talking to you, like I got beats going on like in my head.
Play them.
It's like always happening, even if it's, there's always like a little cadence going on in my mind. Sometimes it's more faster, and I don't even get a break on sound, so it's like it kind of gets annoying.
Damn, dude, my fucking mind most of the time is on like titties or something like that. Like, if I could just had beats in my head, dude, I'd fucking probably be a lot further on in life if I'm being honest.
I think you're doing pretty good there, buddy.
I like to think so.
For sure.
I like to think so, dude. But dude, yeah, so like the beatbox, I mean. What do you want to be known for more? Like, because I'm like talking to you about beatboxing stuff, but you're talking about this loop stuff, and I'm trying to figure out if me talking about the beatboxing specifically is going to be like, oh great, we're going to talk about this today.
I want to be known for like doing a bunch of different stuff. Like I like making production beats and doing that kind of stuff. The looping thing. Like I don't want to like be boxed in to really anything, but I'm down. I kind of am still figuring it out. Like with the loop thing. I kind of just like put a bunch of crap together, and I'm still kind of figuring it out, like what works and what doesn't work. I'm trying to build like this new Ableton type looper to make it sound like more finished tracks, because it's kind of really, it's got like this very analog sound, and like I got my buddy Jules working on that shit. But I don't really know for real. I'm kind of just like, I just randomly got put on stage.
Yeah.
And I'm just like rolling with it kind of for real. Yeah. It's like, I've been doing like those little looping beats at like parties for my friends for like a long time. So it's like, I'm just like kind of glad people fuck with it because it's kind of weird. I feel like
it is weird.
It's weird
so cool.
as fuck. I'm glad. It's just like
like I said, it fucking pissed me off. I was like, this motherfucker's showing off right now. Like you hit like almost like a low C like the other night, and I was just like, yeah, and it was rumbling. I was like, yeah, it's bullshit, dude.
My bad. My bad.
Don't apologize. It's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. It literally stole the show, man. I was like, this is fucking so cool. I got to see if this guy's in town in a couple days. If I can do a podcast.
I've been trying to get on here for a minute. Shout out to my buddy Jack. He's been tagging me.
Oh hell yeah,
Jack
man.
the Human.
Hey dude, I'm glad it could happen now, dude. I'm glad I got to see it. You know what I mean? I'm glad I got to see it and just get blown away, so I can
quick turnaround.
Yeah,
here.
so I can dissect it a little bit with you, dude.
Let's go.
You fuck with Mark Rebier at all?
Dude, Loop Daddy. Come on.
Loop Daddy.
Of course, I love him.
Have y'all met or anything?
I got to open for him like on his first national tour. We opened, me, my cousin Intellect, and this group from Vermont called Dumb Bass or Dumbass. It's a drummer and a keyboardist, and then my friend Jarv, another rapper, and we did like this pickup improv band because they wanted a band. So we opened for him, and it was a great show. He was a nice dude. He was driving around the country by himself, and he ripped it. And it was like the first time where I'd seen he like did a show, and then he was like, I'm gonna do an encore, but somebody's got to give me $100.
Nice, dude.
And somebody came up and gave him $200.
Nice, dude. My old band, I played for like this cover band for a bit, and people would yell out "Freebird."
Were you playing drums?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw the kid out there.
Yeah,
like,
people were yelling "Freebird."
Of course,
Freebird.
and
we were like, we would only do it. We would only do it if someone gave us $100. But there was a night where somebody literally, we played it, and then he gave us another 100. So I think we played it 4 times in a row.
He just kept paying you to play it.
Dude, we played like literally about 30 to 40 minutes of just Freebird.
I mean, $400 for 30 minutes of Freebird. There you go.
Dude,
How old were you when you did that?
I was 19.
There you go.
They were like 35. Like the rest of the band. And I'm just like, hell, another $100. Let's go.
Let's keep it ripping.
That's good money at that time, man. For real. Dude, no, I got to meet Mark Rebier. My song "Spawn of Satan" it's him on it. I sampled it, and then he cleared it. Because I tagged him in it so much because I was like, I just heard him like doing this stream, and he was saying the most funny shit about like
he's so fucking
these
silly.
people called in and were like, yeah, we're having a baby, and so he just started making a song and about how they're having the spawn of Satan. And so I thought it was so funny, and I sampled it, and then I got everybody on EDM Twitter to fucking tag this guy.
Let's fucking
Eventually
go.
he got it. He DM'd me. He's like, this is sick. I was like, he cleared it, and then whenever he played in New Orleans, he had me out. I got to meet him. He's super cool.
He had you come out.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man.
He's so nice,
because I saw he's coming through. I was like, yo, dude, I'd love to meet you. He's like, yeah, you're on the list right now. I'll see you in a couple days. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a real dude. You see that thing that he did with Reggie and Flying Lotus?
Dude, yeah, like in the middle of fucking like Times Square or somewhere in New York.
Yeah, those guys
like
are fucking
pop
nuts.
up. Yeah, dude. Like those guys. Is that like the pinnacle of like the loop? Like, because like you being in the looping world, is that like Reggie Watts? Is that
Dude,
like
Reggie Watts is one of my biggest inspirations.
Oh, I can tell from the hair.
Just the hair, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, just from the hair, only the hair, nothing else.
Dude, I mean, he inspired me. I have this house song. It's called "For the Fellas," and because I saw Reggie Watts play out here in Denver when I first moved out here. And it was just like a whole house set, and like he was just doing this thing, and he was like, hey ladies, and all the ladies were like, yeah, and he's like, hey fellas, we're like, yeah, and it just inspired me. It's just like he wasn't even like being goofy, like it wasn't like a, you know, I've seen Reggie Watts just do some fucking goofy ass shit, but he was just playing straight house music all night. It was awesome.
Yeah, he has like this project, you know, with John Tejada.
It might have been because it was him and somebody else.
And a DJ is called Wahada.
Wahada, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's just tight. Those guys are great. And Reggie's a fucking good singer.
Yes, he is. He's
so
talented
fucking good.
as fuck, dude.
Multifaceted motherfucker for sure.
Yeah, have you got to meet him yet?
Yeah. 2015, Maine. He played the Great North Festival, and I did the thing where I didn't give him an opportunity to walk past. Like he finished his set, and there was probably like this much of a curtain,
and
I was standing right there. I was like, bro, we got to beatbox. He's like, come to my trailer, and we went to his trailer. And he was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, like doing like fucking all this silly scatting and jamming. And he was like, he's exactly how you want him to be in person. Mm-hmm. It's fucking so fun. Real nice dude.
What do you think of your beatboxing, dude?
I mean, he liked it for sure. We've jammed a couple times since then. And he always, anytime he sees me, he's like, you know how some people can be like, they don't be answering if you hit him up, but he always is like, he's a real ass dude. He answers anytime you hit him up and stuff. He's real nice.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I just don't. So like it's such a different world, but it is something that's like popping off. Like I just remember watching Mark Rebier. Just like I was watching videos of him before he blew up in front of in the daytime while people are eating lunch.
Yeah. Oh, like at the restaurant.
At the restaurant. Yep. And then now he's like one of the headliners at Bonnaroo and like he's selling out Red Rocks. It's like the coolest fucking thing. And it's like, how big is that community of like beatboxers or loopers? Because I mean, I feel like I don't think I've seen a come up like Mark Rebier. It might just be, this is the only one I've seen.
Dude, there's so many beatboxers and loopers. It's like a huge community of people. There's loop station competitions. There's people who like know that device like the back of their hand from all over the world. There's like so many different competitions from different parts of the world. Like they have like the World Beatbox Championship that happens in Germany every 4 years, like the Beatbox Olympics. Then they have a bunch of different categories: tag, team, solo, looping. And there's a bunch of different other Grand Beatbox Battle, there's huge communities on Discord, like Beatbox Community ran by my buddy Decoy. It's like a huge underground kind of what?
I'm sorry for my facial expression interrupting you.
Oh, my bad.
That bitch is so thick it looks like some sage, dude.
I'm just fucking come clearing the energy here. You know? I gotta bust my nerves out here.
Thing is dangerous.
Dude, my bad.
No, you baby. Do you, man. I just it just took me a second to realize how fucking fat that thing is, man.
My bad.
No, dude, don't apologize, dude. But yeah, dude, continue about your saying like about the community. Sorry for interrupting, which is my facial expression.
It's fine. So bunch of loopers, bunch of competitions. I think there's a big separation between like people who actually know what's going on in the beatbox community and like what's projected to like the public. So there'd be like some like Unilad videos that blow up with like the loop station competitions from like the Grand Beatbox Battle, but there's a whole like untapped market of people who are like I'm a low hanging totem pole in comparison to all the people that are beatboxing and looping for real.
You just did Red Rocks, dude.
Yeah, but like as far as skill level goes, like I could fucking name. I could show you on YouTube like so many fucking people are fucking crazy, dog. It's honestly insane how good some of these people are with the device. Like I have to add like a bunch of extra shit to feel comfortable with it. Some of these people will just use just their voice and do like a whole electronic music set. It's pretty fucking crazy.
What's your setup like? Because there was a time in the night when I was watching, I was like, how much of this is his mouth right now? And like, because there'd be some sections where you'd be like jamming and stuff, but then there'd be some sections where it sounds like it's just you. Like, what's your setup? And like, was I hearing just you a lot of those times that I was thinking I was?
So the first set, I wasn't doing any beatboxing at all. There was like some bass modulation, and I do the bass thing with a talk box. And for my setup, I run all my instruments through a Behringer XR 18. I have a Microkorg, Prophet, Rev 2, Chaos Later Pro, SP404A for the drums, Roland VT3. I see you got one back there.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom V3, and that's my vocal chain. And I set that up on a bus, and then gets controlled all by the iPad. And I set up my talk box on a bus, and it sends the Microkorg signal in parallel to the talk box, and then up into the tube, into the mouth orifice.
Just that setup.
It's too much. It's too much shit.
Sounds
dude.
like a fucking headache.
It's annoying, kind of.
Oh man, I was like, what you do is so cool. Now I'm like, you know what? Being a DJ ain't all that bad.
Dude, it was nice just bringing when I did just the microphone. It was like that's what got me to be able to do a tour, was just having the microphone. It was like not being able to set up a bunch of stuff. Like I did a tour with this group called Moon Hooch in 2015, and they're like, it's so easy for you to set up. You don't even need anything. Come on tour with us.
Yeah, dude, you're like the singer of the band where all the band members are fucking
like,
setting
right,
up all their gear.
Later.
Yeah, he's just hanging out, dude, just waiting.
Just chill.
Yeah, it's bullshit, dude.
Now it's a bunch of carrying shit and lugging it through the airport and losing baggage and getting forced to do hour-long beatbox sets when you're not planning on it,
Hey, fuck you got the skill set for it.
Glad I got a plan B,
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be pretty screwed not being able to do anything there.
So that second set you did, that was the one that like blew me away.
Hell yeah.
That was your mouth?
That was the beatbox, yeah. Beatbox up until the little track at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck, man.
Thanks, dog. And there was like a little delay, me being in the in the crowd.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It was like, I don't know if you ever tried to talk with a little bit of delay in your. It kind of makes you like slow down. But it was a pretty crazy experience. But I'm glad it I was able to execute it correctly for show.
Yeah, I've done like beat matching, and I was realizing that there's a fucking delay, and I was like, I cannot like listen out of my headphones to try to mix right now.
Because we could have like did it to where it would have like been at the same time as the speakers, but then I would have been playing and then like waiting to hear. But I'm glad it worked out. It was also my first time using in-ears as well during a performance.
Yeah, dude, I used to wear them bitches all the time when I played in bands, dude. These things are a game changer.
It's tight.
Yeah, game changer.
I need to get a pair myself now.
Yeah. I got some secondhand ones, dude. They weren't even molded for my ears.
Oh, damn. It was somebody else's ears they were molded for? Oh, shit.
But he let me have them. He's like, I don't need these anymore. I was like, I'll take them.
Because rocking these during the set is pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of
smushing my hair.
Looks like a dork, you know? Yeah. You gotta let gotta let the flow go. You know what I'm saying, bro?
The flow go.
Yeah. Dude, all day, huh?
Yep. You know, even when I'm not doing it, I'm doing it.
Damn. So like, what's so crazy about you is you could just lay in the bed and practice.
You know, I might even be doing it while I'm snoring. You never know. You know.
That's fucked, man. Where do you want to go with this? Like, where do you want to go with this, man? Like, what do you see? What's like the final chapter? And I don't want to say final chapter, but like peak chapter for this.
Dude, I don't even really know. Honestly,
right?
Just kind of going with the flow. Like I just did like this theater show not too long ago with this group called Freestyle Love Supreme, and it was a totally new journey, and it was fun doing some like theater stuff because I'm like you go and you're like, oh, this is what I want to do for like, and you're like on this path, and then I like got randomly joined like this theater thing, and I was like, I kind of like doing this a little bit more than doing the shows and stuff. So I'm like trying to get in another theater show, but then also like keeping the music thing going. So I'm trying to like kind of branch off into the theater realm a little bit, because the music thing, it's kind of hard to get a little bit of stability, especially being a beatbox. It's been like real hard for beatboxing and cutting, because you're either a DJ or you're a band. Yeah. So it's like, and I don't have a lot of music online, so it's kind of like a see me to understand what I got going on, because usually when you say some beatbox somebody, it's like so it's been like gotta like prove to people what I can do. So it's
why they should book you and stuff.
Because it's like I don't have a lot of content. I got a beatbox album, and I used to try to like make some dubstep songs, so I wanted to do the DJ thing, and like I just like started DJing because I wasn't getting booked as a beatboxer. I just said I DJ'd, and then just because I said I DJ'd, people were like, oh yeah, we're going to come for this thing, and then I would DJ for a little bit and then just be like, fuck it, I'm just beatboxing.
Yeah, dude, I would just lie to people and be like, yeah, I'm a DJ.
I did. That's what I did. I DJ like 25 minutes of the thing and be like, I'm not even doing, and then I just kind of would beatbox, and then I kind of just didn't DJ, and it kind of phased it out, and I haven't really been DJing too much, and now I kind of did it with the looping thing, kind of force feeding them, because people like just got booked for a show like not too long ago, and the guy was like, I didn't even know that this was what you're doing, the looping thing. It's like I thought you were just gonna show up with a microphone. So it's like a lot of people don't know what I'm actually doing. It's kind of like my fault.
Sounds like you don't even really know.
I don't. Kind of. I'm just kind of like going with the flow here. I really want to play more shows, and kind of after doing the theater thing, it kind of helped me visualize like what my like touring kind of show would be.
Now, when you're saying like theater thing, is it like a sit down, like almost like Broadway type thing, or like a standing like show at a theater?
It's a hip hop improv comedy theater show, crowd suggestion theater show.
I fucking love that.
It was so sick, dude.
Yeah, that sounds hype.
It was so much fun. It's called
just like a rapper coming on, or a comedian be like, all right, what am I talking about?
Rapper comedian. Yep. It was a cast of like 9, and then there's 3 microphones, microphone 1, 2, and 3. It's called Freestyle Love Supreme. It's the guy who produced Hamilton. He made Lin-Manuel Miranda. He made this group like back like 20 years ago with this guy Anthony Veneziali. Hopefully I'm saying his name correct. And it's crowd suggestion based. It's like there's like 6 or 7 games that we play. You come out, we get a verb from him, you make a song about the verb, and it was like crazy because it's Vegas, so it's super raunchy, and it was making me super uncomfortable because I'm not like, because I didn't even really know what I joined when I joined that shit. I blindly auditioned. My friend Kayla Mulady tricked me into joining because she knows I'm shy, and said, hey, it's just like beatboxing, and me come out and doing all these improv games and fucking doing shit that I know I fucking idea I was gonna be doing. And I was like, fuck. But it was I did the beatbox track, and it's all freestyle songs, and then there's a portion where we do what happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. You get like stories of people like had to bust my nut before the bellhop came to the room, and then some guy would pick, or somebody in the cast would pick that, and then like they make a song based on that, and like there's like 3 sections. It was just crazy.
It's like, yeah, I just fucked my sister. Fucking something like that.
I don't know.
Like, oh, sorry, dude.
My bad.
I'm sorry. This would have been better in Reno. You know?
No, it was a lot of fun. So it
sounds fun, dude. I would love to go just see something like that. Just all like improv stuff is just like
getting national over your table. I'm sorry.
You're not the first one. It's okay. I'll wipe the table down.
All right, cool.
It's all right. I mean, I'm contact high.
Dude, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Do you want some?
Don't you do it, Mitch. Don't you do it. Stop it.
Is this a normal thing that happens, or?
No.
Okay. It's
dude, this is the fattest joint I've ever held in my hand.
Let's go. I'll take it.
It's inappropriate.
It's a small one, too.
Jesus.
Let's go. Okay.
The crowd goes wild.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're on this.
Yeah, now we're getting deep, dude.
We're getting deep.
How do you feel about aliens?
Dude, I love them.
I do too, man. Maybe. I might fuck with them.
No, we got to say we fuck with them because you don't want them to fuck with us. You know what I mean? We fuck with them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What they want my ass, man. That's what I'm like, what's up with the ass? They're like probing people in the ass.
Sounds like you might be into that, though.
Yeah, but I don't want nothing in my ass like unless I tell you. You know what I mean?
But maybe hopefully they're consensual, you know?
Maybe. They just take you out of your bed and they put it in your butt and they're like, hopefully he was cool with it.
Jesus Christ.
I took it too far as I tend to do.
It's all good, bro.
I said, I
love you.
I love you, man.
Dude, this is good.
This is all like, dude, you're fucking, it's cool, dude. Like, yeah, you said you don't have a whole lot of music online. Like, is there a way to break out other than just clips and like people seeing you live? Is that like the only way to do it?
I think I just gotta hunker down and put some shit out. I'm just like, you're your own worst critic.
Yeah.
So it's like I just be beating the hell out of myself. And I could probably be putting shit out, and then I like you listen to it 100 fucking times, and you're like, I'm so sick of this, and then you're like, is this good enough? A lot of the thing is I wanted to be a representation of what I can do live, because a lot of times when you go see somebody live, especially if it's a live act, like sometimes they don't sound how the record sounds. So I've been trying to figure out a way to be able to play stuff that sounds like a finished record at like live instead of me, and then like when you go and listen to it online and then listen to it in person, it sounds exactly the same.
Yeah. Are you on TikTok or anything? I'm not on it.
I do.
I got kicked off
a little bit. Did you?
Twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're done with TikTok for you then.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a little bit, but to make a couple videos, it's like now when you're a musician, you're a filmer and a freaking
content
creator tech thing. And it's like I wanted to do film and stuff before, so I'm glad like I have like a little bit of film knowledge like prior to this, but it's just been like it's like a whole thing, and I've been moving a bunch, and you get stationary in one spot and you get comfortable, and it's like, oh fuck, like I gotta move all my shit, and then start getting in the groove, and it kind of takes me a little bit to like get back in the groove of like making shit after traveling.
Dude, where's like the scene? Like where's like because like Denver's like the bass capital, right?
Yeah.
What's like the mouth capital?
I mean, New York, I'd say.
That's
where the American Beatbox Champs happens.
I could see that
every year. It's like the birthplace of hip hop.
Yeah, would you say like the dance music community is like the most responsive to what you do as far as like, so like, you did stuff with T-Pain, like maybe you go do stuff.
There was a lot of this, like
with T-Pain?
A lot of stand-in. Definitely. For sure, because people are trying to figure out what I'm doing. And also like you come to listen to records and I'm just like noodling and fucking doing whatever, being all high. Like it's like, I'm glad there was some good reception, but a lot of some places, some crowds on that were pretty tough, but it was like, I think the dance community for sure is the most receptive, because it's nice it's like you want people to move when you're doing stuff.
Going on. I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't even moving because I was just blown. Yeah. My mouth just dropped.
So
like,
sometimes it's hard to figure out if people are like enjoying it or like.
Bro, if they're standing there with their mouth open, it's because they're like, what the fuck, in the best way possible.
No, I know, but it's just like sometimes it's. If you're not moving, it's nice to the dancers. I'm just saying it in regards to the dance community, they're the most like responsive to the thing, especially when the switches. Like sometimes you get like the reaction, like the DJ, you'll do like a switch to a different beat, and you get and that's like it's nice. That's like it doesn't really happen too much unless it's like the beatbox community. Like the beatbox community, like people be doing great like little small things that normally somebody wouldn't be tweaking on, and people are like like shaking everybody and like going crazy. And
Dude,
stuff.
is the beatbox community kind of judgmental? Because I mean, especially in New Orleans, I had a experience where it was like I do a stand-up comedy, and so like the comics over there, like they wouldn't even be there to try to laugh at you. They'd be watching your set, but I can't even lift my arm up like that. But
they
they
just be stonewalling you.
yeah, they're just like how's
They're
the
intimidation.
yeah, how's the beatbox community with something like that?
That's pretty open and welcoming, I feel like. But like definitely people are critical, and like I mean, there is anything, there's like people take inspiration from other people. So like somebody be like, oh, this is this person's beat or such and such, and like it's kind of hard to copyright noises you make out of your face.
Yeah.
Really. So there's not really, there's like a real gray area for that. So there's a little bit of that, but it's, I don't even know.
Bro, like, do you ever have whenever, like, say you got like a little bit of a sore throat or like chlamydia in the fucking mouth?
Chlamydia, exactly.
You know, something like that. Like, does something like that, like, can you hit different notes that you normally couldn't?
I mean,
I'm curious, bro.
Sore throat and beatbox is horrible.
Yeah, that's why you smoke the fattest fucking joint I've ever seen.
This is good though. It's like it doesn't affect, but having being actually sick or something, horrible. Because I just personally produce a lot of mucus when I'm beatboxing, so just being sick and.
Oh, dude, do you be drooling on yourself?
Dude, I gotta spit sometimes in the middle of the performance. Like when I was playing out in California just a couple days ago, it's like I'm like having to work spits into my beats, like in pod. Like just to sneak, because like sometimes like if I'm at a club show, like I got to do it. It's either that or like
just
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh wow!
Because like I got a bad, like I'm like I can't be swallowing mucus, so I'm definitely puking, and like even from nerves, like I used to throw up before every single set, no matter what, for years.
Damn.
It was like didn't matter what it was. It was like, all right, get ready to perform. All right, get ready to throw up, drink some water, and now go perform. Or like get on stage, throw up in a cup on stage, then beatbox after. Like
that's hard though. Like that, I'd like the person even more. You know what I mean? I had
some metal,
dude. I did this one time, man. I fucking took some acid, and this guy. It was this duo. It was a DJ and a drummer, and the drummer couldn't make it, but he had this set, and he had asked me if I wanted to come play with him, just fucking freestyle it. And I had just taken acid. I don't know. You seem like a guy who's done some acid every now and then. Yeah. But
more often than I'd like to.
You know, like you get a little bit of
Jesus Christ.
when somebody asks you if you're ready to do something and you're on acid, you're like, hell yeah, I am.
Let's go.
Like,
Me, on the other hand, I'm just taking all my stuff and I'm OCDing out and counting everything. That's why I kind of don't do that shit. I try not to do that shit no more.
But dude, I fucking went and played for this guy. And I don't even remember this, but all my friends told me that halfway through the set, I just stood up, leaned over to the drum kit off the side of the stage and just threw up, and then just sat right back down and kept going. And I don't even remember that. It was just all a blur.
Those are always one of the best moments when people tell you what you did, and then it's fucking dope.
Like, oh,
and you're like,
that.
damn, like I wish I remembered.
Yeah,
I remember doing that,
dude. Do you do that with your set? Like, you got to be recording all your beatboxing sets, man. Tell me you are.
I wish that I could tell you yes.
Dude, you got to do it.
Dude, it's just what the problem is like I can't bring a lot of gear when I travel. Like, I barely even get to bring fucking clothes and the amount of shit that I bring. It would cost me like mad bread to...
Dude, a GoPro?
I guess. I'm making excuses over here.
Yeah, you are, dude. It's possible. Because the thing is,
a GoPro and a fucking field recorder. All right. Yeah, I just think I always am like overly techie, so I'm like, I need my laptop. I need my freaking all this extra crap that I probably really don't fucking need in order to get the thing done.
Right, because I mean, especially with your beatboxing, and even with looping, it's all improv. Your figure, so every set's going to be different, right? So every show, I feel like it's just
be
content.
Documented. Yeah, I know.
You know, like that's this beautiful. That's a beautiful thing about what you do is like with the improvisation. I don't even know if I said that right.
That's right.
That was right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But like, so that you could literally post all of them. Clips everywhere, and there'd be nothing. It would. I feel like, dude, that's like the best way to get out there as a fucking with what you do. Am I sitting here getting you learn, or you already knew?
Dude, I mean, I just get it from the spiel from Greg over here.
Greg,
every day.
We're on the same vibe, man. Like every set, dude, post it up there, clips, man. You got this.
I know. I'm just making excuses over here. Yeah, Greg in the corner.
Yeah.
Shout out Greg Close. Follow him on everything.
It's cool, dude. Have you? Because I had Vector and Carl on yesterday.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were talking about how they got to bring their folks out to Red Rocks and stuff. What do your parents think of this shit?
Dude, they're the most supportive ever.
Fuck yeah,
like
dude.
when they have the opportunity to come out, they come out. Like my dad's been to a lot of shows, and my mom would go to music festivals. My mom is a bigger stoner than I am.
No.
My mom would smoke me under the motherfucking table, dog.
Kyle, how smoky does it look on camera right now?
It's a little smoky, yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what I did?
Dude, I literally
We're
took
sage in the room, guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I took the fucking smoke detector down, man. I'm
Nice.
glad I did.
You've been busting it out.
Yeah.
But my mom's just a dab. She dabs to no end, like bigger stoner. Like my birthday's 420. Like she had like the greatest. She's like, I got a stoner, baby. She's such a big stoner. And when she could come to shows, she would come to shows. Like she can't really do too much anymore. She had a cerebral hemorrhage like a couple years ago, and it's kind of like stuck at home, and music affects her. But she's one of my biggest supporters. My dad, like he'll come. Like if he could have came to Red Rocks, he would have came to Red Rocks. Like comes to a bunch of stuff. Like playing a festival in a couple weeks, he'll come to the festival. Like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't. And then allowing me to be fucking off and just going for the music thing and not really like trying to focus on like going to college or like doing that kind of thing, like because both of my parents, they didn't go to college and they had pretty good jobs, so kind of was like, I'm gonna try to like not really go down do that. And it's been nice that they've just been able to allow me to pursue my dreams and been supportive along the way.
Yeah, man, it's cool as fuck. I feel like it's one of those things. I mean, because I'm a fucking DJ and a producer. Like, tell my folks I'm not going to college. I'm gonna go do this, bass music thing.
Like,
No matter what, I don't care what parent you are, even if you're supportive, I feel like there's a piece of you that's like, word?
well,
You know what
I mean
But-
especially beatboxing, dude. Like, what the fuck, like the
Exactly.
weird noises. Like I would be making them noises in the thing. You'd be like, stop making those noises and stuff. Especially when you're practicing, because Mongolian throat singing videos, like sitting in the thing, like, like in the fucking thing for hours. I mean, I can only imagine being a parent how fucking annoying that could be. Fucking listening to that shit. But.
Yeah, I feel like a parent hearing that you're gonna go do that, I feel like it's like ooh until you go and see it and you're like, yo, damn.
Okay,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like you sent a picture to your folks, you just said Red Rocks.
Yeah.
They're all right there, dude. That was my favorite part about watching you was the people right there in front of you were just like, what?
Going ham.
This is they have the best show.
Yeah, right
best
up
seat in the
front.
house, dude. Like, they didn't even know when they got that spot. You know what I mean?
No.
They just got the spot. And they're like, damn, we got Honeycomb right in our face.
Up close and personal.
Yeah, dude, still in the show for them. Do it again. Damn. Give me some, like, just
What do you
deep
want?
dub. Deep dub.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, man, it's so impressive.
Thanks, buddy.
It's really impressive. Like, it really has introduced me into another world.
Hey.
I'm going to start looking into this shit
Yeah,
now.
I got a bunch of suggestions for you from beatboxers.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. This is fucking cool shit. Yeah, I know. Does it get annoying whenever people are like, beatbox for me?
Dude, it used to. Because, I mean, like, how I started to, like, really be comfortable beatboxing with people is one of my, like, we're in a school assembly. I'm, like, a freshman or sophomore. And super shy in school, like, not really trying to, like, be doing that for real. Like, and we're having this assembly, and my teacher, we finished up the assembly. I don't remember what the assembly was for. And he's like, all right, you guys maybe have seen this guy beatboxing around the halls. We got Gable here. He's going to come up on the microphone and beatbox. And I'm like, I didn't even know I was going to do this. He comes over to me with the microphone and then gives me the microphone, and then I beatbox for like the whole school. And then it was like, after I did that, then there was like...
Everybody thought you were cool as shit.
It was the seniors would be like, give me some walking music. And if I seen, like, I'm like walking the hallways by myself, and if I seen specifically one of my friends, Casey Orr, if he like came around the corner and he seen me, he'd point at me and be like, I'm like, fuck, like, I gotta go to this, I gotta walk with this dude to his class to give him music, or like... I don't even know. He came up. He's like, yep, you got to go. Time to go.
It's the peer pressure.
Yep, peer pressure. And walk me to his class. He'd say, go to his teacher, be like, hold on, I got to bring Gable back to his class. Bring me back to my class and be like, sorry, like I needed some walking music. Like, here's Gable. And I'd be like, fucking. And it was like, sometimes there'd be like kids, they'd line the hallway and be like, boom, boom, you give us some walking music or whatever.
Dude, you're like an emotional fucking support animal.
Dude,
Like,
it's like, yeah. It's like,
sorry, I need to go get
man.
Gable,
It's like, oh, do the thing. And then there's like in class, like there was this one moment where like we had like a substitute teacher, and like I'd like beatbox, and somebody's like, turn your phone off or whatever. And then everybody's like, it's him.
You just
it's
get really
him.
quiet. Like,
Yeah. Was it me? And they always would ask me to do beats and stuff. And then there was a moment where, because people were asking me so much, I was like, I don't beatbox anymore. Because I was like, I want to beatbox like on my own time.
Yeah.
It was like super fucking annoying. Beatbox then. It was like, come on, dude. It was like, I'm like a beatbox robot. And it was like pretty annoying. But then I like kind of forgot, like I did it for a little bit. And then like I remember I probably got wicked high over summer and did some ass. I was like, fuck, I could beatbox.
Yeah. I could see that getting annoying though. Like, I mean, I'm glad it doesn't annoy you anymore, but like, you know, people come up to me and be like, yeah, Mitch, drop the bass. I'm like, drop me a fucking lifeline over here because I'm drowning in
like,
pussy, you know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, I know.
that was stupid.
You're soaking wet, bro.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, come on, dude. We're gonna
Can you sing, dude?
I mean, a little bit, not like enough to where I'd feel comfortable doing it on this microphone.
I wasn't going to make you do it,
Okay,
but I was
no,
just
you know,
curious, like, with how much control you have over sounds.
I like to think that I can sing a little bit.
Dude, with you...
I can do chanty kind of stuff. I don't really like do the words thing.
Yeah.
But like doing some harmonies and stuff. Like if I would have done a little bit more singy stuff like at the Red Roxy thing, but there's a little feedback or whatever. But it was like I love doing singing stuff and would want to kind of incorporate that more into my set for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's fucking the amount of control you have over, like, just, you know, it's weird to say the amount of control you have over the sounds you make just because I talk and I know, you know, how my voice is going to sound and stuff like that. But it's, you know, just to hone it in and be able, I mean, you're just doing a bird, like, a cricket, you know what I mean? Just dead as hell. Like, can you do impersonations or anything? Like, I don't know why but my head is going to these things of like, oh, you can do this, so maybe he can do his voice
not
to
like
do that.
Impersonations of characters, but I mean, I have like little funny voices like I try to do, like, and fuck them with my friends and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But,
Your buddy who's tripping too hard.
yeah, or people call me on the
Oh,
phone. Hello. Like, you know what I mean? Or, holy crap.
Hola.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Fucking Homestar Runner, Strong Bad.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
That's fun, dude. We got a couple fan questions that are pretty good.
Okay.
But I see Kyle's over here working, man. We're about to
man behind the scenes.
Yeah, dude, that camera just died. We're about to buy some new ones. Some working music.
Of course.
All right, I got a challenge for you.
Okay, what?
Give me some fucking country.
Dude.
Like some shuffle.
I don't even know how it.
Then it just turns into drum bass. Oh! Hey. Yeah. Yo, my name is Mitch D, and I'm from the South. When I woke up this morning, I had a dick in my mouth. It tasted really good, and I like the shit. Go ahead, do my bed, and go and do the spit. With my boy Gable, and we flowin'. Kyle in the back, and he's knowing how to work the cameras. Fucking with these hammers. Playing with my booze and playing with my timbres. And this sucks. I don't give a fuck. On the flow with my bro Gable, doing motherfucking blow with some hoes. Hey. Smoking weed I ain't never seen. She's so fat, man. Why you fat, man? What that dick fat, man? Oh, man, that's the first time I'm trying to freestyle high.
We're doing a lot of
Didn't
firsts
do
over
it.
here.
Didn't do
smoking
it.
weed, freestyles, you know.
Why does my mind always go to sucking dicks, dude?
You know, it's usually the go-to freestyle thing.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know?
I don't know why. It's yeah, one of those people.
Pretty on brand.
Yeah.
You know, you got it going on.
Let's get Kyle. Did you have anything you wanted to ask Gable over here, man? We could get some fan questions, but Kyle's usually got some heaters, man.
Yeah, sure. When it comes to leading a happy life, what are the most important factors to you?
Money, clothes, hose.
No, I'm just making sure that my parents are all good for real. So I like to keep tabs on them and make sure make sure my mom's all good and just making sure my health is good because definitely I didn't take care of myself when I was younger. So I've been trying to like really focus on being better to myself, and just trying to keep in a good headspace. I mean, smoking weed really helps me kind of lead a happy life for sure.
Yeah, I love you having the parents in mind, dude.
Yeah, no, parents first. For sure.
And exercise,
Easy.
you know, taking care of yourself's huge, dude. I mean, I haven't been able to do any type of exercising since I fucked up my arm. And like 3 weeks of me just sitting on my ass. Yeah. And I'm fucking like
Definitely
already.
do a lot of sitting for sure.
Fucks with my head, man. I mean, I do a lot of sitting because I'm a producer, but like before I fucked up my arm, like at a certain time in the day, I stop and I go work out and I go play basketball. You know, and I
be
can't.
A little active, you know?
Yeah, like that shit makes me happy. Kyle, repeat the question because I want to make sure I answer it correctly.
When it comes to leading a happy life, what are the most important factors to you?
It sounds so cheesy.
I mean,
but do literally what you want.
Yeah.
Like what you want. You know what I mean? Not what other people want, not what you think you have to do, but what you want, man.
yeah.
And stay true to that. I say stay true to that, man, and fucking keep rocking that. And I say you happy, dude. I mean, like, I think about like simple things make me happy, right? Like making music, fishing, you know, like hanging, you know, football, basketball, beer, you know, like little things like that.
Hanging with friends.
Yeah, hanging with friends, you know, like hunting, like little things like that where it's like, you know, we have all these like big stages and big lights, which is awesome. But if all that got taken away, I'd still be happy.
Fuck yeah, same.
Yeah.
Still got the beatbox regardless if I'm on the stage or not, so it's just my shit.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what, brother. If the fucking power grid ever goes out, man,
I got
you're still good.
I got you.
You're
guys.
still good, dude.
You know?
Acoustic guitars and Gable.
Boom, yep. Come through.
That's all we got. Well, let's get some of these fan questions, man. Got some good ones from you.
Yo, Honeycomb, it's Hershey. I just have a question for you. What is your #1 dream collab in the scene right now? And same for you, Taboo. What is your #1 dream collab in the scene right now, or out of scene? Actually, just in general. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We got Hershey on here.
Yeah,
Hershey.
I got to meet her in Chicago. She's fucking fun.
I help manage Hershey. She's the shit.
She was fun,
she's
man.
One of my favorite people in the world.
That was my first time meeting her. She was in the green room just fucking cracking us up.
Yeah, she's the best.
I didn't know like what she did. I just liked her as a person. Yep. She was just funny.
And she's like, surprise.
Yeah,
right.
I found out that she did beatboxing after. But I was,
did she perform or something? Or?
No, she was just hanging out. Like it was at my show, just in the green room.
Okay. Yeah.
And just hanging out. She was funny, super cool.
Good
and
shit,
I found out after that, you know, she really be doing the damn
got it
thing.
in her back pocket, you know.
Yeah.
But to answer that question, I mean, one of my favorite artists is Skrillex for show. You do some beatbox shit, you read samples, some beatbox shit, and do a tune. I think that'd be pretty fucking dope. You can't really think of another DJ kind of max level like that I'd want to get
he could do some cool shit with
beatbox sounds with for show.
Yeah, Skrillex could fuck with that.
I think that'd be pretty tight. I mean, as cliche as that is.
Yeah.
I know it's pretty cliche.
Skrillex.
Fucking Skrillex, bro. Like, what a fucking surprise. He said Skrillex, but my bad, y'all. I don't really know.
Who would I want? Anybody? Because I can't say Skrillex. You just said it.
You know, you could.
I mean,
you
one.
could opt out.
I'm going to go out of the scene.
Okay, out of the scene.
To make it,
I'll do a weird one after as well, too. I'll give you a second one. Here.
The Insane Clown Posse.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Or like, I just would want to make. I don't know if the song would be good because like they haven't really wrote good songs in a long time. But like, I like what they're about. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with their energy and shit. But like Ronnie Radke, is a phenomenal singer. Been listening to him since I was like in the 5th grade. Still to this day, everything he puts out, Ronnie Radke.
Hell yeah.
From a band Falling in Reverse.
Okay, I'm familiar.
Yeah, great singer.
Yep. Tight.
Yeah, I'd want to work with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right, you said you had a weird one.
I got a weird one. No, it's not weird. I mean, it's just one of my favorite artists is Herbie Hancock, a jazz pianist. That'd be cool. Be fucking super dope. Like fucking weird time jazz jam with Herbie.
I'll give you a weird one, dude.
I got another one too after.
All right, Bo Burnham.
I love Bo.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be tight.
Like bass music, comedy, improv.
Let's fucking go.
But it's also like his shit's also deep, like makes you think, you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Give me a weird one.
All right, and then I used to be really big into metal, so I'm doing like a collab with Oceano.
Whoa, I know the band.
Good one.
Yeah.
I'm buddies with Adam, so I know I'm slacking Adam, my bad, but like I would love to do like a metal beatbox track because I used to do metal vocals before, like was in the beatbox realm, so it'd be cool to like bridge the gap for that.
You're like,
throw up, blah, throw up. Blah.
Dude, I did metal vocals for a while. I still do them every now and then on some of my songs.
It's just fun.
Fun, man.
There's nothing. I don't think you can compare the release to that. Like being able to yell at people. That's a fucking strong ass release, dog.
Yeah, it is, dude. But that shit might be sore after if you ain't doing it all the time.
No, for real, but
Yeah.
it's a crazy fucking release for sure. But shout out Chelsea for that.
That's awesome. Let's get to another one, Kyle.
Let's get it.
Hey man, what's up? It's Trip Fox from Lubbock, Texas.
What up, Trip?
But I actually moved, so now it's Trip Fox from Dallas, Texas. Anyways, I got a little question for you guys, or a little thing to do. What is the coolest noise y'all can make with your mouth? I know Honeycomb can do some wild shit with his mouth, but what kind of crazy things can you do with your mouth, Mitch?
Oh, okay.
That was supposed to be sexual. Anyways, have a good one. Bye.
Appreciate you, Trip Fox. Good to hear from you, baby.
Okay,
Out in Dallas now, huh?
Hey, Dallas
The
boy,
weirdest
Dallas boy.
sound you can make with your fucking mouth.
Are you going first or am I going first?
Dude, I just feel like you probably have thought about this at times a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit. Are you ready for it? No, I'm just kidding. It's a weird vocalized inward lip roll. It's called. I mean, there's a lot of people who do some more crazy noises, but
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Mine's stupid.
Okay, let's go.
I used to do this weird voice when I was a kid to, just fucking trip my brother out. I don't even know if I can do it anymore. Wow.
Okay, nice. I like that.
Definitely nailed the weird part.
Right, dude. When I think of the strangest noise, I have to put my.
I mean, that'd be a cool
throat-
voice to do for like a character. You know, some voice acting stuff.
Yeah,
Going,
it's like if
show.
Daffy Duck did crystal meth, you know.
I think you nailed that for sure. Yeah. Crystal meth Daffy Duck. He's like 96 years old.
And he just smokes cigarettes all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cigarettes and meth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the weirdest one I got.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird.
I love it, dude.
Good
Hey,
shit.
this is the last one right here.
We're bringing them out of you tonight. I love it.
I haven't done that in so
See,
long.
we're doing a lot of firsts and fucking bringing some old shit back. You know? That's how we do. You know?
Hell yeah, Kyle. We get to another one real.
Yo, TVBOO, Honeycomb. It's Will from Groton.
What up, Will?
I just wanted to say I love y'all music. It's honestly the shit that gets me through the day, every day. I got two questions. Honeycomb, this one's for you. What's the best thing and the worst thing about being from Connecticut? I'm from Connecticut myself, and shit's trash. So
Oof.
let me know. And question for TVBOO, would you ever integrate a talk box in your music? All right, thanks, guys. Love you so much. Be cool. Peace.
Okay. What's the best thing and worst thing in just saying Connecticut sucks? I mean, I don't think Connecticut really sucks. I mean,
It's not a state that a lot of people think
it's
of.
not. I mean, you usually really don't hear Connecticut and cool in the same sentence, really.
It has the same letter.
Yeah, 'cause, they got that going. But there's a lot of fucking really dope people from Connecticut, and I don't think that it really sucks per se. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I dealt with that sucked, but I'm definitely proud to be from Connecticut and know the people that I know from Connecticut, and then rep Windsor Locks, Connecticut, and even though I'm in Mass and be repping Mass too, but I think the best thing about Connecticut, I mean, I don't know. I've liked where I grew up. I like the experience I have, and I think if I lived somewhere else, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So it's kind of, I don't really have anything I don't have anything bad to say. I mean, there's super dope artists and people that come out of Connecticut, and not trying to bag down talk the 860 or the 203 really for show, because there's a lot of dope people who'd be putting on for the state, even though there's really not too much going on there. But I mean, Ty Forrester with Outer Circle be throwing some super dope shows, and people are trying out there. So
Yeah,
I fucking love that shit.
I vibe with you, man. I'm from Mississippi, and it's like Mississippi and Connecticut. I feel like are not states that people really think of.
Oh, Connecticut, but I mean, a lot of people definitely don't be liking Connecticut, and I get it. I mean, it's the super shitty police presence. I mean, you get pulled over for nothing over there. It kind of super small town. I mean, small town vibes. I mean, everybody's in everybody's business type shit. Everybody you do fucking fart and somebody knows about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude,
So
it's the
like,
opposite in Mississippi. It's like mind your own damn business.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
That's tight.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like that's like more of a southern thing. Is like southern thing is almost like mind your fucking business. You know, like do you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like don't worry about me. But yeah, I think about that. Like I vibe with that. Like with Mississippi, dude. Like I wouldn't have wanted to be raised anywhere else. I love it. You know, I love the people, the food, the culture. You know, the history.
It's not really,
Not all the history.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, some of it. You know,
for sure.
you know.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
I made it weird, dude.
Yeah, no, you didn't. No, you made it weird the whole time.
The
I'm
whole
just kidding.
time,
The whole
man.
time has been weird, you know.
The whole time. And now he asked if I'd do anything with Talkbox. My song Crawdaddy. Was my voice through Talkbox.
Already been done.
Been done.
You beat it to him, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
been
I
done.
gotta give you a little Talkbox shit in the tune, you know.
That shit's so cool, man. Like I see like the Floozies do it a bunch. It's so fucking funky.
I love the Floozies.
It's
They're
so
so good.
funky, dude. It's so funky. Me and Kyle are trying to figure out if they live out here. I have a feeling they do, but we don't know.
Gotta get him on the show.
I'll try, man.
No try. There's only do.
Only do. No try.
Over
only
here
do.
doing Yoda in you right now.
What other shit you like to do, man? Before we get out of here, what shit do you like to get into other than like, you know, obviously music and smoking weed? What's something that really gets you going?
I mean, I like to play some games. I haven't really had the opportunity to play video games when I've been since I moved because like I got my main computer back at home. But I mean, I fuck around with Guitar Hero and Halo and shit, and I kind of really don't do very much except for sit in my room. Really,
Yeah.
I like watching twitching, and there's a lot of shit that I do revolves around music. So it's kind of I like watching movies and just chilling because I mean I'd be sitting in silence a lot, just fucking, especially driving, traveling, going. I like being at the beach and shit. Not really too close to the beach, but it's nice to be because I moved closer to LA, so it'd be nice to be going out there for the beach and shit. But I definitely don't really do too much besides music shit. I feel like I mean golf. I don't really be playing sports and shit. I'm not very coordinated. I mean I was in a house fire and struck by lightning when I was a kid. So
What?
I was like,
Damn.
Dude,
Don't
you've been
be-
waiting to the end to fucking
sorry, you know I had to give him the bomb before we dropped out of here. But yeah, I
Bro,
was-
you got struck by lightning?
Yeah, I was letting my dog in. It was like the biggest rainstorm ever. And I'm letting my dog in. There was like this little metal piece. I'm going to hook it into the fucking thing to let my dog in because it was raining. And as soon as I touched it to the thing, big flash of white light, lost all my, took the breath out of me, flew back a little bit, and then went to the hospital and shit. And I was straight, but it was fucking scary as fuck.
Bro.
And then I could beatbox after. No, I'm just kidding.
Superpowers.
Superpowers. And
Dude,
then
but that's fucking nuts. You got struck by lightning, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Not a lot of
stupid.
people could say that shit.
fucking dumb.
Was the dog okay?
The dog was good. And the dog was chilling.
Did it burn your hair or
No,
anything?
didn't do nothing.
But it pushed you back.
Pushed me back for sure.
How far, dude? Was it like
a
the
few feet.
movies?
It was a few feet. for sure.
Wow, like the force pushed you,
Pushed
man.
me back, yeah.
God damn.
And then good old house fire making hash oil. Like an idiot.
The fire's sad, but like, you know, the fucking lightning, that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cool.
Thanks.
That's a flex.
Yeah,
so
sick.
like you have like the coolest, like I won't even say like you could use beatboxing in a weird way as like a bar like trick. You know what I mean? Like there's the guys at the bar who could hit the darts like crazy.
It's like I can make some weird noises with my mouth, guys. You want to hear that shit? Give
Yeah,
me a couple dollars and I got you. No problem.
What up, bitch? You want to hear me make beats?
Yeah, what's up? You want to hear me make some face sounds for you in your ear? I got you.
All right, now I take it back.
Just give me a couple dollars and I'll say some nice things to you in your ear.
Hey, little
Whisper some sweet nothing. Yeah. You like it?
Hey, how you doing, little mommy? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Got a sexy ass body and your ass looks so. Mind if I touch you and see if it's up? Man, I can tell you and you know I can. And I know to be a real manly man. Yeah, I had to like cough up. Yeah, I can see how you have to do it. Yeah,
That was hard.
Hell yeah, doggy.
that's a good time, dude. Hell yeah, well, this has been fun.
Yeah, it's been a great time, dude. It's good to do the first meeting on the podcast.
Yeah, man, I always enjoy those, dude.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's been great, man. Anything you want to let the people know before you get out of here? What you got coming up? Anything you want to let people know?
Just trying to get back into streaming more. So check me out on Twitch, Honeycomb Beatbox on Twitch, and hopefully I get some records out here soon, so I can have some shit that people can listen to.
Dude, listen to me and your buddy, dude. Fucking record everything you do at every show.
And
Post it.
so then it's like I got something for people to check out. 'cause
Yeah, exactly like that.
Better than nothing.
I do like the Twitch community. It's like
It's so much.
it's
fun,
its
dude.
own place, right? So like the YouTube community is very different from like the Instagram and Facebook community, right? It's not the same people on the same things. It's like Twitch is its own world, you know?
Yep, I love it. I don't even watch TV anymore. I just watch Twitch for real.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yep, it's only Twitch. I got like a bunch of buddies I just watch like music streams, like shout out Young Skirt, be watching them, and fucking bunch of other homies, Ari at home, bunch of those dogs. So it's fucking pretty cool community, music community on there for sure.
Yeah, I mean even like the gaming community's blown the fuck up over there.
Huge.
Yeah. Well, sick, man. Thank you again for being here, dude. It's been
no
fucking
problem.
awesome getting to know you
Yeah,
and sit down
likewise.
with you. You're fucking cool as hell.
You're cool as hell, though.
Talented
Fucking-
as you could be.
Appreciate you.
It's
man.
it's inspiring. It's frustrating, but it's also
No, dude,
very
my bad.
fucking cool.
My fucking
Quit
bad.
apologizing.
Dude,
dude.
my
Say,
bad.
take it, bitch.
Dude, take it, bitch.
There we
Take
go.
this.
Oh,
All right.
got you,
Fuck,
dude.
All right, you caught me. You caught me.
Oh,
Got
sick,
me.
dude. I appreciate you being here, man. For real.
Likewise.
And Kyle, I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah,
thank you, man.
Greg.
And I appreciate Greg. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Daddy.
dude.
And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with
Yeah, much
Taboo.
love.
I will see y'all next week. Peace. So cool.
Stinger.